Cast iron cooking's been around for a long time. Dates back to 5th century BC in China. And of course, we're all well aware that it got used on the dusty trail back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. A good piece of cast iron is one that is well seasoned, slick, things don't stick to it. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your cast iron looking nice and slick so that you can cook things without having it stick to it. Stay tuned. What is happening, gang? Welcome back to another edition of Agile DIY, the channel that encourages you to do things on your own and get it done. Today we're going to be talking about cast iron, and I had picked up this piece of cast iron, this Lodge, for about 20 bucks. Most cast iron has been around for a number of years and it's well seasoned and nice and slick, but these new ones that you get tend to have this pre-seasoning on them. It's a soy-based material and it really holds the food in and doesn't allow it to actually slide off. So we're going to take that off and try to do this the right way. So today I'm just using a Ryobi little mouse sander. So I've got 80 grit sandpaper. So let's go ahead and get started. I just got some 100 grit here. That mouse did really good. It just was hard to get inside here, so I'm just gonna use a little bit more and see if I can't just sort of fine tune it a little bit. Woo! That dust will rise up, and you will definitely taste that iron. We're gonna get that clean. You'll notice that it's definitely not as black as it was before. Well, that's because I took all the seasoning off of it, or that pre-seasoning, that soy-based pre-seasoning stuff. But it is nice and smooth now. It's real good. I'm actually really happy with it. Surprised that that works so good. I was a little worried I would ruin this, but so far so good. Things are working out. It's nice and smooth in the edges here. Just a little flame, not much. Just to get it started. I'm going to be using avocado oil. Take our olive oil or avocado oil. Use olive oil once it's seasoned and used a few times. We'll put a decent amount in. Turn off our heat. Just go slow. Sides real well. Our oven is done. It's heavy and it's hot. Set the timer for 40 minutes. When that 40 minutes is done, you're going to want to turn off the oven, let it cool all on its own. We'll take it out and we'll repeat the process 2 more times. This is cook number 1. It's been 40 minutes and pan has cooled off. As you can see, it's starting to get that nice finish on it. Still pretty smooth. So we'll try the process again. "40 minutes and let it cool off by itself." This is number 2. All right. After 2 coatings, you can see it's starting to get its slickness in there. It's a little sticky, so I probably put in a little too much oil last time, so I'm not going to put so much in this time. Heat it up, a little bit of oil, rub it around, put it in the oven, 40 minutes. I'm gonna go at 325 degrees this time, and that should be done. And we should have a nice, smooth, slick surface. Okay, it's been 40 minutes and the oven has been allowed to cool. And as you can see, this is what we got. It's a bronzy color. This is not sticky at all, so we didn't put too much oil in it. Now, what we need to do is actually get going and start frying some stuff. It looks like it can be done. I wasn't sure. I was worried about taking a sander to this, but it looks good. This is the first time cooking in this newly seasoned pan. Frying up some potatoes and some sausage. It's not too bad. I think I had the heat on a little bit too high when we first started, so it's stuck a little bit, but as long as you're using a wooden spatula, scrape that right off. And the natives are restless. They want breakfast. But people breakfast, not their own. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna throw some eggs in the middle, scramble them up, and we'll see how she turns out. After mixing in the egg, this is our final product. So I'm gonna go ahead, sit down, and eat my breakfast. And there you have it, guys. You have now got your own well-seasoned cast iron pan that you can cook in from now on, and it will make some amazing things. I use it for making gravy for my biscuits and gravy recipe. I've used it for fettuccine Alfredo sauce, of course bacon, and a number of other things. You treat these things right and they won't let you down. I did want to give you a couple more tips about how to clean the cast iron. If it's just come off the stove and it's hot, you don't want to be shocking it with cold water. That could crack the cast iron. Additionally, you don't want to use soap nor paper products to dry it out unless you want to taste that in the next meal that you make. Thanks for sticking around, guys. If you learned something, hit that like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.